Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukenessmonster, and today we have a pretty exciting StarWars BlackSeries video to get into, because we actually have some brand new BlackSeries figures that were just shown off at StarWars Celebration that we actually have some in-hand photos of, because Hasbro's displaying them at their booth in Japan, and we have some first look photos of these brand new reveals. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Really quick though, we're giving away this BlackSeries Phase 1 Clone Trooper at 17,000 subscribers, and right now we're getting so close to that goal because we're under 1,000 subscribers away. So if you don't want a chance to win this figure, all you have to do is 1, make sure you're subbed to the channel, and then 2, once we hit 17,000 subscribers, I'll release a giveaway video, and all you have to do is comment on that giveaway video to enter. Anyway, on to the video. First up here on display, we actually have Dash Rendar, and I gotta say, a nice high-definition photo of this guy. He looks so good. All the photos here in this video are actually from Mr. Stormtrooper Davis on Instagram, so make sure to go check out his account. We are still waiting for the glam shots at the time of recording this, so make sure to keep an eye out on the channel for that, because as soon as we get some high-definition glam shots, I'll make a full video talking about them. But looking at Dash Rendar here, I gotta say, he's looking really good, especially that gunmetal gray, kind of silvery, like chest piece. It just looks so good. I really love the metallic effect they were able to achieve on this guy, and I really love the face sculpt too. I'm not really sure what Dash Rendar is supposed to look like, I guess as far as like live action goes, but they knocked it out of the park with this head sculpt. I think the hair looks great, the face looks amazing. Overall, I think this is exactly what Dash Rendar would look like as a BlackSeries figure, and I'm really happy that it turned out well. This one is a completely brand new sculpt head to toe, and you can definitely tell. I think the articulation looks great, the sculpting looks amazing. He's just a dang good looking figure. I'm not a super huge Dash Rendar fan. I've never really gotten into Shadows of the Empire, but looking at this figure, I think this is one that I have to pick up just because of how good it looks. I gotta support some of those EU characters, and this is one that I think I'm gonna have to get. Next up here we have Cal Kestis, and this is the build-up pack. I gotta say, I'm really happy they're bringing back build-up packs. Build-up packs have been one of my favorite things that the BlackSeries has ever made. They're kind of just these like deluxe sets, and I'm really glad they brought it back, especially for Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order. We haven't had a build-up pack for that in probably, what, 4 or 5 years now, and so super cool to see that come back. Looking at Cal Kestis here, I love this outfit. I guess this is his quote-unquote smuggler's outfit, but it's looking really good on him. I do like the buzz cut with like the kind of light beard. The light beard is a nice change, but I gotta say, I think the mullet handlebar mustache head is the way to go. Unfortunately, they don't have that one on display here. It is on like the side, but they don't have it on the figure, which is kind of a shame. But that's definitely the head that I'm interested in, and it's one that I'm really excited to see on this figure and get in hand. And then, of course, in the build-up pack, we also have the 2 little alien creatures that come with Cal, and unfortunately, I'm still playing through Jedi Survivor. I've actually pretty much just started it, and so I don't really know who these creatures are or what their names are, but I know that they were really popular, and I know they were memed so much when the game first came out, and so it's really cool to see the BlackSeries picking up on those memes and making some meme figures like this, because I think they look really cool. I gotta say, the frog-looking one is really big. He's a very large character. He's almost just as tall as Cal Kestis, and so, yeah, I'm impressed with how large he is of a character. But I gotta say, I'm just really happy with both of these characters as, like, background Cantina aliens. They're kind of obscure, and so they're gonna fit great into your Cantina display, which is something I really, really like. I do have to say, though, he is holding the white lightsaber here for Cal, and I think the white blade is a weird choice. I don't like the white blade at all. I wish they would have done blue or green, or literally any other color, maybe like a purple or a pink or a yellow or an orange. I could go through the color wheel, but white is just a weird one, and I wish they would have picked any other color but white for the lightsaber. Then, of course, we do have the one and only Han Solo. This is one of my most highly anticipated figures of the year, just because of how desperately we've needed a brand new Han Solo, and looking at him here on display, he looks quite amazing. I still think the face is a little off, and even from the photos that we saw at Celebration with the glam shots, here actually in person, I still think the face looks a little off. It looks not quite exactly like Harrison Ford. There's definitely some resemblance there, and it's one of the better faces we've ever gotten for Han Solo and for Harrison Ford, but it's just not quite there. But of course, it is leaps and bounds better than that Farm Boy Luke head that we got earlier this year, so to be honest, I can't complain too much. I think it's going to get the job done, and it's already much better than that old, like, what is it, 2013 Han Solo that we've had in the line forever now, so this one's a huge upgrade compared to that, and so overall, I'm just really happy we're finally getting a new Han Solo in the line, because it's, like I said, it's one that we've desperately needed for so long. Looking at the rest of the body, though, I think the rest of the body looks amazing. The sculpting looks great. I like the vest. I really like the pinless look all the way around. I think this is going to be one of the best figures of the year. And yeah, so this is definitely one on my bucket list for Black Series figures, and I'm glad we're finally getting it here in the line. I've really liked this Return to Tatooine campaign they've been doing, especially for Black Series figures like this. It looks great. Next up, of course, is Han Solo's co-pilot, and we have Chewbacca. This one is apparently a completely brand new sculpt head to toe. I thought some of it looked a little bit familiar, but according to what the designers said, they said this is a completely brand new sculpt, which I think it looks really dang good. The designers did say when they were talking about this one during the panel that it is a completely new scale for Chewbacca. Apparently the older Chewbacca is out of scale, and so this one is more accurate to the actual size of Chewbacca in 6-inch scale. I think that's great. I didn't really know the old figure was out of scale, and so getting a figure in scale I think is going to be a huge upgrade. It's interesting to see how large this figure is, because he looks like he's almost as tall as the Black Series figure box there, but on the bright side he is a standard release. He's not a deluxe figure, which I think is such a huge win for this one. I think he would have had trouble selling as a deluxe figure, and so as a standard release, I'm really, really happy with this one. And I'm also just really happy with the face and the portrait on this guy, because it is such a huge upgrade than some of the previous Chewbaccas we've gotten. The Chewbacca face looks so good, and I'm really hoping they decide to reuse this one to make, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi versions on this new, scaled Chewbacca body, because I think that'll be really cool to get. And then at Hasbro's booth there, they also showed off a brand new 2-pack. This one was not a part of the reveals on the panel. This one just showed up at Hasbro's booth, and it is a brand new Army Builder 2-pack. This one is from Rogue One. I'm really glad they're bringing back the Stormtroopers. But of course, this 2-pack is the Shore Trooper and the Death Trooper. Interesting enough, the Shore Trooper is the exact same version we got re-released with the Archive line back a few years ago. It's like the standard grunt for the Shore Trooper, and I want to say it was like a Toys R Us exclusive back in the day, or maybe a Walmart exclusive. But one thing that I really love is the Death Trooper is not the standard Death Trooper that was re-released with the Archive line. This one is actually the Death Trooper Commander, which only ever released in one set, and it was a 3-pack that came with Jyn Erso and Cassian Andor. This one was exclusive to that set all the way back in 2016, and they're finally getting a re-release. I love the look of the big pauldron on this guy. I think the Death Troopers are already really tough and intimidating, but throwing the pauldron on with the straps and the ammo pouch, I think it looks really cool, and it just ups the intimidation factor for this guy. I will say, as far as army building goes, I don't know how many Death Trooper commanders you would want. I think one is probably enough, and so as far as army building the set goes, it's a little bit tougher. But at the end of the day, I'm really, really happy with how this one turned out, and I'm really happy they're bringing back this Army Builder 2-packs. Now, I really do want to point out with this set, though, with the Army Builder sets that we've gotten in the past, they've always been a Rebel and a Stormtrooper, like a good guy and a bad guy, a clone and a droid. They've been, opposing each other, but this set, these characters are on the same team. We've got 2 Stormtroopers, and so I'm interested to see if they decide to do more of this moving forward. They could have done a Rebel Soldier and a Death Trooper, or a Rebel Soldier and a Shore Trooper, but they did 2 Stormtroopers. And so I'm definitely interested to see if they're going to be doing more of these 2-packs with the characters on the same team. Are we going to be getting a Battle Droid and a Super Battle Droid 2-pack? Or a 501st and a 212th 2-pack? There's so many different ones you could do. It just takes an idea like a 2-pack set like this that has so many options, and it broadens it to include so many more options. So I'm excited to see what they might do, and I'd love to know what you guys have to think about this. Do you want to stick it to a hero and a villain, or do you like 2 villains or 2 heroes in the same set? Really quick though, if you made it this far into the video, it means you're probably a big fan of the channel, so let me tell you about our Black Series channel membership giveaways for the month of April. For our standard members, we're going to be giving away this Black Series Darth Sidious, and for our premium members, we're going to be giving away this unannounced, unreleased Range Trooper figure. This figure has not even been announced by Hasbro yet, so if you want a chance to win it, all you have to do is make sure to go down and hit that join button down below. Anybody who hits that join button during the month of April will automatically be entered to win either of these 2 figures. But yeah, this set is definitely interesting, and we've had such a good Star Wars Celebration weekend. We've already gotten, of course, this 2-pack, as well as 2 Imperial figures from Andor that were on display before the panel, as well as the 5 figures shown off at the panel. And so far we've already gotten, what is that, that's 7 or 8 reveals so far for the Black Series. So it's been a really dang good weekend, and apparently there's still going to be another Black Series reveal later today. So as soon as that comes out, I'll cover it here on the channel. That is going to do it for this video though, so if you did enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.